going on, guys? Another beautiful night in the Matrix. This time we're doing it in my room because honestly, fuck it. It's cool. You can see my face. It's great, it's a win-win. So I figured why not? But without further ado, I hope your guys' day, whatever it may be for you, hopefully it's doing good. Because if it's not, well, it'll get better. It doesn't mean that it's set in stone. So don't think like that, because if you think like that, then obviously how are you going to have a good day, right? Because you're thinking that it's going to be set in stone and blah, 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 blah. And then you're going to keep your vibration. And if every moment's a new moment, you know what I mean, then you're just going to stay locked into this one way of perceiving reality just because you think that that's all there is. You feel me? So that's what I had to say really quick. But yeah, it's true. Anyways, today, this one, I do a lot of videos. Bro, I checked to see how many videos I had. I have 1,000 plus videos. That's a lot. But it's because I do it every fucking day. And I've been doing it every day for the past year. So obviously, it's a lot. But, yeah. I'm growing my hair out, if you can't tell. It looks pretty cool. But anyways, this one's about the art of resilience. Just not giving up, not giving a fuck. Not giving up and not giving a fuck, right? Just keep on going, keep on keeping on. Because even throughout all the trauma, the pain that we go through, we keep pushing through, And I'm proud of you, Because you as a higher multi-dimensional light being, right? You knew you were so strong. That's what I'm saying, like, we're brave. You can read people that talk about enlightened shit, right? We got Dolores Cannon, Edgar Cole, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of other ones I'm not forgetting. Even Ram Dass, right? But you were so brave as a soul that you knew it would be hard incarnating here, and you still did it. So you knew that it would be hard forgetting that you're so infinite and you're all that is, just so that you could forget that you are in fact all it is, so that you can fucking, be so immersed in this human experience. I don't know why it's red here, bro. Oh, it's because at work I wear a hairnet, right? And so it's just like, it's tight. It's tight on my fucking... So, and I'm wearing it 8 hours a day, so when I take it off, it's weird, bro. I don't like it. Go away. Whatever. Don't pay attention to it. But, yeah, it's just like, don't give up. Because I just got done saying this on the TikTok short I just did, but throughout all the dark times, there's always light. There's, you're going to go through a bunch of shit, bunch of trauma, because you're such... So that you could remember, so that you could remember that you're more than this body and that you're more than this human experience. It's only to make you stronger, so you can meet yourself at a deeper level beyond the ego and the mask and whatever, and any attachment and meaning that we've given everything. But it's like, throughout all the trauma, energy can't be destroyed, only transferred. So with that, all that trauma is only preparing you for better things, right? Everything is happening for you. And it's like a lot of stuff has happened to me, but it only happened to me to make me who I am now, which is aware, conscious, and just resilient, not giving a fuck. I see my vision to see the dream, I go, I keep going, I don't stop. Whereas the old me would have given up, and then wondering why I'm sad and depressed and anxious. It's like, you gave up. Don't give up. That's what you gotta do. You gotta really want what you want so much to where someone could be talking, you don't care. You see the vision, you see the end result, so you keep going. It doesn't matter what they're saying, it doesn't matter what the parents say or whatever, because you're focusing on your own internal voice. Your intuition says, if I do this and that, then I can go here and there. You know what I mean? Fuck what they say, fuck what they want you to do. It matters what you want to do and what you feel you should be doing for yourself. You know what I mean? Because you gotta understand, guys, sometimes life doesn't fold gently. It'll test you, it'll break you open, it teaches you how to rebuild for the pieces that you never thought you could hold again. Through the pain, loss and betrayal. Trust me, there's a lot of fake people, so I've been betrayed. I feel that. But you learn something rare, right? You learn the art of resilience and not giving a fuck. The quiet, steady strength of choosing to grow, even when everything feels dark, even when it feels like it's not going to change or get better. And it ultimately ends up changing, you know what I mean? It does. You just gotta keep going, not giving up. Not giving up on yourself, not giving up on your vision, your dream. Because over time, you will, and you become someone who can hold others if they fall apart, right? You will become a catalyst, a mirror for them. You will become a mirror for those that need it, like a shaman in a way, right? So never underestimate the power of your growth and your light. Because you never know who might need it, who might need you as a reflection, as guidance. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. Your presence becomes living proof that survival can be beautiful, right? It's like, and once you do become a mirror and a light for those who do need it, when they fall apart, because you've been there, you understand it. You know, you felt the silence of no one coming to save you, and somehow you kept going. That strength, that resilience. Be proud of yourself, you know. Your presence becomes living proof again. The survival is beautiful. The change, the growth is beautiful. That scars can bloom into compassion. That strength doesn't mean never breaking away or giving up. You know, it means breaking and choosing to rise anyway, no matter what. No matter what may come up. And even not giving up, fuck it. But just know that this is what happens to grow. This is what happens when you grow. This is what it means to grow. I'm sorry, I'm like channeling, but I'm fucking up on my thoughts. This is what it means to grow, to live, to be, to keep healing and walking toward the light, even when it feels far away, even when it feels like maybe it won't even come. You just keep going, because you see again the vision and the end result so well. You're not going to let anyone tell you otherwise. Like for me with these videos, there was a part of me that didn't, you know, believe that I could do it, but that's the ego, you know, or maybe I'm not credible, maybe I'm not worthy enough, maybe people will think I'm crazy. But if I were to keep listening to that voice, that ego, that will keep me in the same familiarity of things, I wouldn't be growing, you know? I'd be in the same reality that hasn't been serving me. But now I'm making videos and I feel a whole shift because I started. I met someone because of these videos. I'm meeting more people because of these videos. It opens doors for you when you just listen to yourself and you chase your dreams. You never know what door might open once you finally do it. But what matters is that you stayed strong the whole time. You just kept going. You didn't care what the outside noise was saying, right? Shit got hard, you know. It got tough because I guess you could say the universal life will always test you to make sure that you really want what you say you want. So it'll put obstacles in the way, but you keep pushing through. You stay resilient because you're strong. You know, people will project to you and you won't take it personally. You won't stoop to their level because you remember through your spiritual experience and awakening and shift that we're more than this physical plane. We're more than the body. We're more than caring so much of what people think or in caring so much for status. And, you know, it's like you begin to see this human experience as a cosmic joke. Like, it's just a play, right? We're all just playing a part, pretending that this is what we are and that's it, but we're not. And then we're not overemphasizing on it, right? We're not taking shit so serious. Like a lot of people who take the third dimension, they think that they are their body. They think that this human experience is all that there is. So they're just overemphasizing on it, right? They're forgetting their true higher nature, if you will. So they create resistance and hostility through that amnesia of forgetting who they are at a higher level beyond their ego and their mask or their identity, their human form. But so they may take shit serious, but you knowing that and humble about it, knowing that you're more than these limitations and all of this in the first place, you're not gonna take shit so serious. It doesn't mean you're not gonna do what you gotta do to get your vision. Of course, you're gonna stay locked in, but I meant serious to where you're just completely hindering your ability to enjoy this human experience and feel peace and gratitude and love. You know, because a lot of people are so miserable because they're in their heads, thinking and thinking and thinking, not doing what they feel like they should do, just thinking and going with the wind and kind of doing what they think their parents wanted them to do or something else, you know? Well, they never even believed in themselves. So, but you're staying strong. You're staying persistent with your vision. That's what matters. And ultimately, too, if you look around, the most successful people, they are where they're at because they kept staying persistent, you know, that resilience. The most successful people, if you watch their interviews, they had a shitty upbringing. They went through shit. But then you could see back and look at a higher perspective, and it's like, oh, so all that happened so that they could be where they're at. Everything is for a reason. Okay. Because the more you're able to adapt under pressure and stay strong in high stressful situations, if you notice it, it's easier for you to do that. You're going to be successful because, and it's easier for you to do that if you're used to just going through shit. Like, let's say you've always been with an abusive, parent, or like verbally abusive, physically abusive, whatever. You just grown up. You've seen some shit. In a way, you get used to it, but not so used to it to where you just don't grow, but used to it to where you don't let it bring you down. You know what I mean? So when other bad stuff happens, you're so used to being stressed as a kid that it's just you kind of detach from it, right? So it's easier for you to stay positive in high stressful situations, if you will. So if you're used to being around stressful shit and you're at this point, you're just used to it, it's whatever, it doesn't phase you, then you're going to be successful, you feel me? Like if you can stay calm under pressure, and you're going to be successful. If you have a high tolerance for stress, yeah, you're going to be successful. So that's just give your pat on the back for that one, you know? But that's it for today, guys. Stay resilient, don't give a fuck. Stay locked in on your vision, on your dream. No one's gonna stop you. The only thing that would stop you is yourself, and I'm pretty sure I know I did, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you've come far and you've done so much to get to where you are at, right? So why are you gonna stop now? Exactly. Without further ado, though, I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Namaste, lady. I'm gonna take a shower. Because water is a portal, alright? And when you go through your work day and you're absorbing all that energy while you're at school, whatever you did, you just absorbed all that energy like a fucking sponge. Get in the water, bro. It's a fucking portal cleanser. Just cleanses your energy. You get out of the shower. That's why you get out of the shower and you're just like, whoa, I feel like a new person. I feel light as fuck. It's because you cleansed your energy using the water's healing abilities or healing effects. It's a portal. So yeah, I'm gonna go cleanse my energy. Let's get it. Glitching